made it. We did it.
Yes, sir.
Week 1 is finished. It is completed. It is beyond us. And that's what we're going to focus on. Okay, I think that's the focus that we should start with. Is doesn't matter what we talked about last week. It matters what we talk about this week and what's going to happen next week, and then we'll go from there. So go ahead. Hold on. Moment of silence. Go 2 or 3 seconds for the people that are going to talk shit to me about the Bears. Okay, moments passed.
The Bears?
Yeah, because I said the Bears are going to win, and I was talking shit on TikTok to people, and I was trying to validate it and give reasonings, and they fucking choked. So. That's what I get. It's what I get for trusting in a man named Caleb. Never liked a man named Caleb.
Never trust a man that paints his fingernails.
I mean, it depends on the purpose of what you're paying him for. What if he's like, they're like key things that he has to like focus on? He's like, pink motherfucker, like throwing something up that's gonna like indicate something.
I know we'll get into it later, but I mean, he didn't look bad. I wouldn't put it on him.
Yeah, so just so that we have kind of a breakdown of how we're going to do things, because we're going to kind of do a recap of just the games from this weekend. We'll kind of just debrief them, and then we'll jump into some other stuff. But the first, just which game do you want to start with? Do you just want to go in order? Do you want to start with the first game, or what do you want to do?
Well, let's start with Thursday, and then we'll just get into Sunday or Friday, then Sundays, and do Monday.
Okay. Thursday we had the Cowboys and the Eagles play, right?
Correct.
I think that went just about as how we all thought it would go, just like in the end. But Cowboys showed a little bit, you know what I mean? Like their running back Javonte Williams, that was a surprise to me, that how much they utilize him, and like he was a key part of their offense in that first week.
I picked up Javonte Williams in one of our drafts in the 13th round, and he got me a nice 20 points sitting on my bench.
He's chilling on the bench.
He might be a steal.
For those, I have him too in one of my leagues that I didn't play him in. But
what a way to start that game.
For real. Dak spit on the floor, right?
Game started, though.
I know, that's what we should have started with. Dak spit on the floor, right? That's what I guess happened. They shouldn't seen I didn't see that initially.
I believe.
I saw it on like the second replay they showed or whatever, third replay. I think it was
like when he like laughed over the shoulder of the lineman. Yeah, I didn't see the spit though until they slowed it way down. But yeah, so I guess he spit on the floor, and then Jalen Carter came up to him and literally didn't look like he said a word.
No, he just straight hawk to it, that fool, man.
Just right on his chest, bro. In front of the ref.
Right.
Just right on, dude.
It was like that Cat Williams threat. You know that I can see you?
For sure, probably one of the most interesting 6 seconds to start an NFL.
Bro, that was so crazy. We've been waiting all year for it to start, and we're sitting there watching after the kick return, and that's what happened.
And then you thought, hey, Cowboys have a chance.
It changes up the entire defense. Everything they do, everything the offense planned to do against it, it changes up the whole game. I think that's what opened up that running game for Javonte.
Carter has to know that, man. You're one of like the guys on that defense. Like you can't do stupid stuff like that, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You gotta be smarter.
Well, he got tossed immediately. Walked his slow ass all the way back while they were carting off old boy from the kick return. Like they were still carting off the other guy when all that shit was going down. So,
it was a good game though. It was closer than I thought it would be.
It was a storm delay, right, on this one?
Yeah.
So it went a little later than normal. So it's kind of weird. That's kind of like the Super Bowl, how it's like a 45-minute halftime, and then you got to like gear back up to get ready to play. They did that. They took a break, geared back up, and then had to stop all the way down again, and then get warm again. Like that's hard on some of those people's bodies. You know what I mean?
You see, the guys were getting hungry and started patrolling, looking for food, and they're like, "No, we're bringing you guys sandwiches to the locker room right now."
I saw Trayvon Diggs walking next to the guy with the cart of food. It was a good start to the season, though. Like I said, the Cowboys didn't just roll over and take it. Like they put up a fight, but the Eagles are just one of the best teams in the league. That's kind of what showed me. I don't think they're the best team, but they're up there as one of the best teams in the league. They could just kind of turn it on when they need to, and that's what they did. Hurts looked good. Hurts looked real good. He was mobile. He was kind of sitting in the pocket, making some throws. AJ Brown looked like dog shit.
Shout out to AJ Brown on sorry.
I said it. Y'all heard me say it. Y'all heard me say it.
Daniel did say he said he would fade him.
Tough day.
You know who disappointed me in that game? CeeDee Lamb.
Oh,
you got paid the big money.
4
You're
crucial
the guy,
drops.
and you dropped those passes.
4 crucial drops. 3 of them like in that last drive alone.
That would have changed that whole game. They would have won the game.
One of them was in stride. One of them was in stride touchdown.
Oh, for sure. It would have been close. Yeah. Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's what you
tough.
got that big paycheck for, was to be the guy. And then in the moment they needed you to earn that money, you didn't do it.
Choked.
So hopefully that's a fluke.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
see.
rough.
What was Friday's game? Chiefs
I
Chargers.
think it is.
Chiefs Chargers and Sao Paulo.
Brazil. That game.
Chargers. The Chargers.
That game from the start, not at all what I thought we were going to see out of the Chiefs and the Chargers. To be honest, I knew the Chargers would be good, but I wasn't expecting that out of Herbie. Herbie looked real good. Real
elite.
good.
And another funny way to start the game, Travis Kelsey knocking out his own teammate.
Oh, bro, he
ain't
took
funny.
out Xavier.
That's not funny at all, man.
Yeah.
I lost 2
No,
games
I didn't
in
mean it by
fantasy.
funny. It's just a crazy way to start the game again.
Yeah, it's BS, man. I lost 2 games because of that.
Bro, that's crazy. He
I
took out. For those that don't know what he's talking about, they were doing a play. It's kind of like a rub off, and Kelsey went to lay a block, and the defender moved out of the way, and he took out Worthy. Took him out, bro. That shoulder's probably done for.
2 low yard crossing routes over the middle, designed to pick off a defender so Worthy or Kelsey could be open, but ended up running into each other. And they still don't have a timeline for his. They said he dislocated his shoulder, but they have no timeline. They don't know anything about when he's coming back.
It's
So if
that
you're,
motion.
Yeah.
That motion to catch, you need that. Like that's.
Could be a little while.
So I have him in all 3 leagues,
Tough
and
day.
I won one of them, lost the other 2. If he had got me 9 points, which, hey, let's be real, he was probably going to get closer to 20. He would at least get 9.
Yeah,
So we'll talk about players
Oh,
later
sure.
on
I think
injuries and who to pick up or not, but he's definitely one of them that's going to impact your roster.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But that's out of those 2 games, that put me at 1-1, and then put Bryce at 2-0 going into the weekend, which I did not enjoy. It was a tough weekend. There was a lot that happened. These teams are a lot different and better, and people are working and doing different things. But it's also, it's a cliche, but any given Sunday, anything can happen, bro. Some of these teams have a lot of talent on them, and they could sway things. Ball can bounce the wrong way. Things can happen. That's going to cause the game to change. You know what I mean? And that happened in literally all 3 of my picks that I got wrong this weekend were 4th quarter comebacks. So, Sunday was a good day. Good day of games, though. We'll start with the Buccaneers Falcons. We'll kind of recap that one. I saw the Buccaneers won their 5th straight week 1 game in a row. So like 5 years in a row, week 1 getting out of the way. They did have Tom Brady for a couple of those, so that definitely helps with that stat line. But a late game touchdown from Baker to steal that dub. What do you guys think?
It was a good game. I think the highlight of that game is what a lot of people were thinking was Mbuka, the rookie wide receiver, was going to come out and show that he's a stud, and
Bro,
that's who that last touchdown was to. He had 2 of them
touchdowns,
that game, right?
2 touchdowns week 1, bro. That's a lot of trust in your rookie when you got Godwin and Evans on that same receiving
Oh
core.
yeah, It also opens the door for him too. But I mean, you could throw it to any one of those guys; they can be playmakers.
Yeah. So
Bijan Robinson did what we thought he would do.
oh, there it goes. Yeah, he came out and played, bro. He looked good. Like he's fast out of the backfield. Yeah, and then when he catches it, he's making that first person miss and getting off to the races. The defense for Atlanta looked good. They played well. Yeah, we can hear you. We're good now. That defense for Atlanta, they look like they played well, and that they looked good. Like I was worried that they don't have some of the pieces on that defensive side to compete, and I was wrong. They kind of stuck in that game. They were in the lead for a while and took the Tampa Bay to kind of come back. And some of those first week jitters out of the way for Tampa, I feel, but it was a good game. Most of them were all good games, but like that one, a lot of fourth quarter comebacks.
Falcons secondary has been pretty solid for the last few years.
Yeah. I feel like it's just creating that pressure that they're not doing right now.
There's a couple teams dealing with that right
now. We'll go Bengals Browns next.
Terrible game.
Doozy.
Yeah.
What a doozy.
Yeah, it was bad. It was not at all what I was expecting to see out of the Browns.
Where were you?
Same with them. You know what to expect with that Cincinnati D, bro.
Well, more so their offense in this game.
Yeah.
Their offense was terrible. It just wasn't clicking. It wasn't there.
Yeah, they weren't moving the ball downfield, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And they know that. Joe Burrow's already talked about it, and I'm sure the coaches came out and said some stuff about it. They know that.
They had an early touchdown drive. Like, they looked good right off the jump, and all of a sudden it just halted.
Yeah. But, I mean, Brown's defense is pretty solid. Those pointers. Ward. They always put up a fight, so. Plus, week one, yeah, I'm sure Joe will shake it off.
It was good to see Myles Garrett and Mason Graham, their rookie, also. They're just going to get better. They're going to be fine, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
They're going to be competitive.
Yeah. The guy who stuck out, though, tight end from the Browns, the rookie, Harold Fannin. Where did he come from?
Yeah, for real. We were talking about him at all.
A lot of targets. Yeah.
Or their wideout,
I didn't even know about him.
was it Cedric Tillman?
Yeah, him too.
He got a lot of looks, too. He got a lot of volume.
Even the running back, Simpson, from the Browns.
Samson. Yeah.
Samson. Yeah. Him too. He looked good coming out of that backfield.
Yeah.
Some new names.
He's going to be heavy on their passing attack, and let's be honest, the Browns are probably going to be playing from behind. They're going to be passing.
Yep, 100%. Dolphins Colts. Crazy.
What the hell happened there?
Daniel Jones looked like best quarterback in the league week one, bro. What was that?
I told you like 3-4 weeks ago.
He had a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown. Passing touchdown, rushing touchdown on offense. Warren looked good on offense. Pittman looked good on offense. Like, they looked good. So, if that offensive line can keep him upright and he keeps making some good decisions, what'd I say?
Tyler Warren's right.
Yeah, Warren was right. Defense looked good, too. That Colts defense. I wasn't expecting them to look that good.
It was surprising, especially with all the injuries they had in their DBs and all the new guys they brought in.
Yeah.
I think a lot
Set the
of
Dolphins
that game,
down.
a lot of that game had to deal with their schemes and what their coaches were doing on offense and defense. So I don't think that'll carry through every single game, especially when you start playing some elite teams, but it could, I guess.
Look for a switch up for sure. They're going to have to change some stuff up. I've heard even conversations that Tua may not be it, man. So it may be a rebuild year. Let Tua go somewhere else. Send him to the Saints or something and get something back, and let what's his name, Ewers play, or do they have Tannehill too? Let Tannehill do one more run at it.
No, they have Ewers and Zach Wilson.
Oh, it is Zach Wilson too.
Who were both slinging it in preseason. So I mean, if you're gonna sell out, then might as well. Why not?
I just say the plan for next year. You know what I mean? Like Tua's just, I don't think the guy. especially not there. Like the scheme doesn't fit.
Oh, we lost Bryce. Man down.
Man down. All right, well, we're gonna keep rolling just so that he'll probably jump back in.
I'm sure he will.
We'll do a game he probably give two shits about. The Raiders. I'm just kidding. We'll do the Panthers Jaguars. That Jags offense under new coach Liam Cohen. Dubai. They look good. ETN looked good running that ball.
And along with that, Tank Bigsby just got traded to Philadelphia, so now he's solid number one, which he should have been anyways. Everybody kind of thought that. Surprisingly, there's some leagues out there where ETN is still
He's on the waiver wire. I know.
and undrafted. That's a guy to go pick up right now if you need a running back.
He could be your RB1 for the rest of the season.
And if you want a stash pick, Tutton, his backup, he's going to be the number 2 guy there. Do it. Stash him. Travis Hunter, he got the volume on offense.
For sure.
They're throwing him the ball. They're designing plays for him to get him the
I think
ball.
he only did three snaps on D, didn't he?
Yeah, something like that. They said that they were only going to put him on defense in like key situations where they thought he would be effective.
There he is.
Or whatever.
Yeah, no, I agree. We're talking about the Panthers Jaguars with.
That.
No, you're good. Talking about Panthers Jaguars, ETN look good, and then how the offense is making plays for Travis Hunter.
Yeah, the Jags look good. ETN for sure.
Bro.
For me.
Yeah, I mean, I started him in one of my leagues.
Yeah.
I knew what he was
went
going to do.
off.
He did good last year.
He's been solid every year. I don't know why people were down on him this year.
Yeah, I don't
Other
either.
than the fact that they thought Tank. I thought Tank
he's been
Bigsby would
shaky,
take
though.
over last year.
Tank did finish strong at the end of the year, so that's why people were probably down on him. So,
Yeah.
but it looks like the Eagles are kind of trying to build up what the Ravens have with Derrick Henry. How he gets a little more time to rest, and then he's just effective for 4 quarters. You know what I mean?
Well, you got a big back that can just run it. And then the other thing too, Saquon's not always the healthiest. He's kind of like a McCaffrey. That's why they went out and got Brian Robinson.
Yeah.
too.
That's true.
Bryce Young had a tough game though in that one.
Very true.
Man,
Poor kid.
You got to feel bad for
No,
him,
which
don't
one?
you? 2-3
Bryce
years
Young.
into it, and it's just that whole organization just
Oh,
seems
yeah.
to go nowhere.
Like it was a toss up between him and Stroud for number 1. Like, and he went 1. Like, imagine if Stroud went there and he's over there in Houston living it the fuck up.
yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy how things can change like that. And I don't think he enjoys it. It doesn't look like he's got to put the face on. He's the face of the franchise, but 2 interceptions on week 1 does not look good. But and the Jags defense looked good, but they're not that good. They're not as good as they used to be. When they were a couple years ago, they had some dogs. You know what I mean? They're not that team anymore.
when they made that playoff run, yeah.
They had like Calais, Ramsey, Miles Jack,
Oh, Miles
Who's
Jack
that
was
other-
a dog, man.
bro. Allen. Allen coming off the end, bro. They had a squad. They haven't really replaced those players yet. So, yep, just goes to prove
Yeah, no.
Carolina's probably one of the worst teams in the league. So, we'll do Raiders Patriots next. We were gonna do that one while you're gone. Figured you didn't care too much about it, but think about Geno setting that record game 1.
Raiders. Let's go.
He set a record for passing yards in a Raider debut as a starting quarterback. So that's some good quarterbacks that were there
Yeah.
over the years. So that's a pretty good feat for him. It should be a good showing on what he's going to look like this year.
It can't be that good if Geno's set the record, right? Come on now.
Derek Carr slung it. Probably not his first game, I guess.
He was always like a mid-level
Why
QB.
not?
Come on.
Jacoby Myers and Trey Tucker, they benefited from Geno Smith. What do you think about that? Jacoby Myers requested a trade. Now he's back living it up. 1-0. I think Bryce
he's
is
a
on
beast.
delay.
Raiders
I love
fan
him for
over there?
that.
I think Bryce is on delay.
Oh, my delay?
Yeah, I think so. Patriots offense struggled in the second half. Drake May threw an interception when he was under pressure by literally it says the Raiders defense, but Max Crosby was in his ass, bro, that whole game. Pause. There goes
Hey,
Bryson. Man.
Drake May didn't look terrible, man. The Patriots don't look bad at all.
They don't. I'm being honest. That line did not stand a chance against that D line.
Yeah.
That Raiders D line just ate them. The rest of the defense for the Raiders weren't that good, but that D line was making it very hard for Drake to get in a rhythm.
The Patriots look a lot better. I knew they were going to look pretty good this year. They look a lot better than I thought they would.
Hey, a lot of people picked them to win that game.
I would have. Yeah.
A lot of people did. A lot of people did.
You
Somebody lost in my Survivor week 1 already.
Oh man, Jadavion Henderson. He didn't have a high rush yards. He got the carries, but he's in the pass game too.
He is.
That's the guy you want in a PPR league.
That defense is just not given the time for him to establish anything, get those quick ones out. Like he didn't have the time for that.
I got a stat for Bryce, but he's not here. I don't know if I want to.
Oh, his internet is fighting for its life today. We're gonna give him a clapping sound when he comes back in, or cheering.
We can ask him again. I'll ask you. Genty, 19 carries for 38 yards in the tutty. Are you happy with that?
I'm happy with it in the sense that he would contributed enough to what they needed to win the game. They didn't need him to come out and rush the ball for 150 yards and score 2 touchdowns on the ground. They didn't need him to come rumble and pick up big third downs. Like, that's not what they asked him to do, and he came and did what they needed him to do. So I think for his debut as a rookie, I think he came and did what he. The goal is to score touchdowns. It's not about the yards and any of that. I mean, it's to score more points than your opponent. And the fact
Are those offensive rookie of the year numbers?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so at all.
We'll see if he gets better. I still got him on the notice board, though, so we'll see.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he was very existent in the past game, but he's more of a bruiser back anyway.
I think Scatterbo. That might be biased, but I think Scatterbo's outing showed more than Genty's with the touchdown. And just the, 2 or 3 plays that they keep showing that Scatterbo did?
Yeah.
He's just
Scatterbo
a banger, bro.
He was running over vets on defense. He looked like a dog, man. You know who he reminds me of from the Giants? Brandon Jacobs.
Mm-hmm. Just a mini version.
A little small, bite-sized version of Brandon Jacobs.
Bite size is crazy. It's the Bradshaw. It's like the Jacobs with the Bradshaw. It's like a mix of the two. Like, remember Earth, Wind, and Fire? They had Ward, Bradshaw, and Jacobs. I know you remember that. They were nice, bro.
They had a good running back squad back in the day, man.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're not talking about the Giants right now, but that's what I think Cam did better, and he didn't help his team in that aspect. So Genty scored a touchdown. You know what I mean? He did what they needed him to do, and that's it. As a rookie coming in first game, do it. Great job. Yeah. More on you. Keep it up.
Yeah, I didn't expect the Raiders to win that game. I mean, both teams look good. And I just want to go back and say this about all the games. The games are good. We're all excited it's week 1. But that's it. It's week 1.
It's week 1.
A lot of these teams and the players still have jitters. They're still figuring it out.
There's plays people didn't even run.
Yeah. They're not running the full playbook. They're still trying to get timings down, personnel down. Week 1 is what it is. Like, there was some blowouts, but most of these games were close, and I think that's going to change within the next few weeks. Teams are going to start to figure it out, put it together, and pull apart from the others.
And that's kind of what you see at the end of games. We'll get into it later. Baltimore looked good right off the bat. Green Bay looked good off the bat. Those scores don't reflect how good they looked at the beginning. Baltimore ended up losing that game, and they looked so good. You know what I mean? There's a lot that kind of goes into that. The Cardinals looked really good. Their score doesn't reflect how good I think they did. That's the next game we'll talk about is the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, I think, was good, man. He looked effective running the ball, passing the ball. I think he tied the franchise record for games with 2 or more touchdowns. and a high passer rating. Like it's not like he's out there making stupid decisions. He looked good on his first outing, and granted it's against the Saints, but the Saints aren't. It's still the NFL. They're still out there. There's some dogs on that team.
Well,
Cam
the
Jordan
other thing,
specifically.
The other thing, you weren't sure what Kyler Murray was going to do, right? Because right before the game started, they said he had an illness.
Yeah.
And he was going to be a game time decision. So
it looked like he was holding into shit walking into the stadium.
So was he going to come in for 2 series and like start puking and be like, I can't play no more? Or was he going to play the whole game, which he did? And like you said, he did. He looked fine. He looked good. He made good choices and
looked like normal, the good Kyler we've seen in the past.
I have some other stuff on this. Yeah. One thing I didn't like, he had 5 sacks, which he scrambles. Scrambling quarterbacks get a lot of sacks, but we want to cut those numbers down. Here's the big thing. When I said Cardinals should start 2-0, we're halfway there. Could start 4-0, and this could be their division to lose. You got Harrison, Connor, and McBride all involved with Kyler Murray. That's the key for them to win.
For sure.
Harrison's
those guys all need to eat.
Yeah, those guys, those are your playmakers. And on top of that, their defense was solid. You see Will Johnson's hit?
Yeah, I did.
As
a whole, they look good.
Right there. That's a vet move. He watched the tape and he knew to jump that route. He knew it was coming. As a rookie, he was able to do that and deliver a big hit and take out a lot of it.
They needed it. They needed a game like that where they played against a team where it wasn't 100% certain that they were going to win that game. You know what I mean? No one was riding off the Saints right off the bat. Like you said, it's week 1, lot to learn. But they came out even despite a good defensive line that usually kind of messes with Kyler, but he was able to overcome it and go. You were talking about those sacks earlier. With one of those sacks, Cam Jordan became the Saints' all-time sack leader during that game. Nice. So that's
Give
cool.
it up for that man. He's been there forever. He's a
forever
Saint through and through. Good player. But no, I think Cardinals fans, you should be excited. That was a great tune-up game. Like Daniel said, the score doesn't reflect how well they were actually doing. But if they stick to doing what they did in that game, they're going to be just fine. They're going to be in playoffs for sure.
I'm trying to get Bryson here on the app or something, but we'll figure it out. Oh, there he is.
What's up?
Is it on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technical
That's
difficulties.
a lot better.
It actually does.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, my computer was tripping.
That's the way Blake joined, so.
Yeah, my bad.
You're good. Here we go. We talked about the Cardinals. And then Ethan asked a question about Raiders. Just ask you real quick before you go on to the next game.
Yeah, we can jump back to that. So, Bryce, let me find it. In that game, Genty, 19 carries.
Yeah.
Only 38 yards and a tutty. What's your take on that? You happy with
that? Really? No, I'm not happy. I mean, I'm happy with the looks. He's getting the looks. Yeah. But, what was Saquon's numbers? I think it looked right around the same this week. So, I mean, I'm not too worried. Yes, I would have loved for some more yards. But, he saved the day fantasy-wise with a touchdown, 3-yard touchdown. But, no, yeah.
He may have saved the day for you game-wise with that touchdown too, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But, I mean, other than that, I thought my Raiders looked good. It looked like we executing.
We still
not a lot of
flags with
flags.
them?
I wouldn't say hype train.
We're gonna tone it down just a little bit?
I would tone it down just a little bit.
He might pop off, man. It's week 1. So
toning it down doesn't negate the fact, like I told Ethan, as a rookie, he came in and did what they needed him to do. They didn't need him to come in and control the ground game and run for 150 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Like he came in, he scored a touchdown at the end zone when they needed him to. Like he did pick up a lot of yards here and there, but that's not what the offense was doing. Like Geno Smith broke a record passing that yard. They were passing. That was part of their plan for that game coming into it. So I feel like he did what he had to do. Yeah. I think as a rookie game coming out, it was a good first outing.
Yeah, no,
I did say I was more impressed with Cam Scatterbo than I was Genty, though. No, not gonna lie. Just the aggressiveness, the like
aggressiveness. Yeah,
just
maybe
just
just a
running through, just the way he's running. Like
yeah.
Genty looks a little timid as he's going through the holes. Cam Scatterbo is searching for the contact.
Yeah, for sure.
Scatterbo's out there hitting grown men. Genty was over there truck sticking third string. Like,
Hey,
He's still talking about that preseason.
We'll see.
I see. Before we go on, I see Ethan. He's talking about Saul talking about starving Marvin. Yeah, he got a touchdown week 1, bro. We didn't have to wait until week 4 to see a touchdown from that boy. Right? That's cool. Week 1 touchdown. Helped out with my fantasy. I beat Bryce this week, yo.
It was close. It was a close.
It was
one.
closer than I needed to be for sure.
If that 1-yard touchdown was to DJ Moore, I think I take that game right there.
DJ Moore was dead.
He was sailing passes over DJ
He
Moore,
was.
man.
Yeah. But I mean, Caleb still had a pretty solid outing. Fantasy
tight end?
wise.
Did we just jump to the Monday night game, or we still?
No, we're not going there yet. We're going to
Yeah,
talk about a couple more games. Steelers Jets. That's the last kind of big game that I want to get into before we move on. But crazy game, right? Isn't that so crazy? And that's an ex quarterback against ex quarterback from the team. So like each one was a starting quarterback from their previous team last year, going head to head. Aaron Rodgers does not have a lot of time with his squad. Like he did a couple of weeks of minicamp, but he didn't do the full off-season OTAs like everyone else did. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have that connection. But boy, did he look good. His numbers might not show it, but his impact on that game as a quarterback, he looked like vintage Aaron Rodgers.
But that's the gamble you take with Aaron Rodgers, and the
100%.
Steelers knew that when they were taking him. I mean, people tend to just hate on Aaron Rodgers for who he is, but he was still slinging it with the Jets last year.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
Go back and look at his numbers and tell me he wasn't.
The preseason before he tore his Achilles, he looked good.
Yeah. And then the Steelers knew they were taking a gamble, but who's not going to take a gamble and be like, I'm going to get peak Aaron Rodgers that, played in
He
Green
might
Bay.
be high as shit off ayahuasca, but he gonna come out and play.
I think some DK Metcalf volume would be a little better, but if he's out there tossing 4 touchdowns...
There's somebody else that they used. Austin, is that the guy's name?
Austin...
Tavon, right? Is it Tavon?
No, not Tavon.
No.
Fucking Tavon Austin.
That's old school, man.
But isn't it Junior? I could have sworn.
Calvin Austin.
Calvin.
Calvin Austin. Who the hell's that? No one said nothing about him. No one said anything.
Yeah.
So
I did tell you guys to stay away from DK.
He's gonna get the look.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't see the Steelers doing this every week. I really don't. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers could put up those numbers.
You think it's sustainable?
Week. I don't think so.
I'm more surprised they got into a shootout with the Jets.
Yes. Oh, for sure. That was my biggest.
Defense is usually a lot more solid than that. But at the same time, the Jets' offense isn't the worst in the league. And I said at the beginning of the year that Justin Fields was going to come in and have an impact on them.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. He was out there dual threat through and through.
He was looking good.
Yeah, he's one of the highest fantasy QBs this week.
He scored that rushing touchdown at the end of the game. He thought it was over. He thought he rushed it down and put game over, ended it, silenced them.
Yeah,
No.
He ended up QB2 to finish the week 1. He was looking good.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping into the next game, who did not look good?
The Lions.
No, them too, but I'm talking about Bo Nix.
Oh yeah.
He had 3 turnovers, bro.
No.
And they lost that game.
No, they won the game.
Oh, no, they won that game. I mean, they
won.
probably should have lost that game. That's what I meant to say. They probably should have lost that game. They had no business winning that. I'm happy they won that game because it kept me in my Survivor League.
Yeah, they gave them a lot of chances.
Way too fucking many.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's more of a week 1 getting on the same page issue than it is a sophomore season issue for Bo
You can't be going into a shootout with Tennessee, bro. It's not a good look.
Well, the Broncos' defense is solid enough that
That's
like, for them,
literally
that's fine,
the only reason why they were in the game.
That's why the Titans, and you got a rookie Cam Ward over there, who number 1 pick is solid, but going up against a defensive squad like that's going to be hard on anybody.
His rookie receiver looked nice. What's that guy's name, Bryce? Say his name.
Phew, I'm not gonna try.
Bryce
I
can't
heard
say
it.
it.
I heard it this
I
weekend.
tried to say it too.
Yeah.
I can't say it.
He was looking at him.
It almost sounds like Human Euro, but it's not.
Elik Aominar,
Hey, Human Euro.
something like that.
Number.
Yeah. He
What
looks
number is he?
good.
What number is he?
I'm not too sure on the number.
Okay, we don't know shit about the guy.
I
All
can't
right, here
even-
we go.
We can't say his name. We should know his number. That'd be easier for
I
us.
know, right?
That's true.
But Broncos snuck out of there. They should not have won that game.
Yeah, 'cause Ridley.
Titans should feel good about their start of their season. Even
Let's
though
talk
they lost
about
that game, they
Ridley.
should feel good.
Ridley,
Whoa, what? What
those
happened?
drops. No, just those drops.
I
Where was
know.
Ridley at?
I was
He had a
waiting
lot
for
of
him in
drops.
fantasy.
Yep.
Hey, stand out in that game though. Even though the Broncos didn't look great, R.J. Harvey, 6 carries, 70 yards.
Yep, look
Got
good.
that.
Stash him if you can.
Yep, for sure.
We could jump to your Lions-Packers game. Lions look bad too. That score
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
reflect how bad that game was. That
Oh,
late
no.
touchdown. That late touchdown by that tight end, which was incredible, made the game look closer than it was.
No.
Yeah. Well, they didn't score like that until the fourth quarter or something, wasn't it? They just didn't.
Yeah,
do
both of
anything.
them, both scores. Yeah,
Mm.
Packers
was
looked
a-
really good. The defense.
Packers, the defense. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because I was gonna say
Lions-
I don't know if it was so much the Lions looking that bad. I bet you it might be the Packers defense. They might be. They
It's
might be the real
Lions,
deal
too.
this year though too.
Lions' new offensive coordinator.
They're
They
gonna
went
take some
from averaging
adjusting.
33.5 points a game last year to not scoring a touchdown to the fourth quarter of the first game this year. No, it's their
Yeah.
offense is not clicking right now.
But granted, the combination of the two made for that outcome for
Yeah.
sure. That Packers defense is looking good. They're clicking. The worst thing they did was do a team celebration that Parsons didn't know yet, and he looked like a fool. But it's okay. He got his sack. He got a sack with the Packers in his first appearance. One more can you ask for? Literally, that one sack also doesn't reflect the impact he had on that game. He was getting double teamed. He was causing pressures, making rollouts. Jared Goff was not just chilling in that pocket because of
No.
the disruption Parsons was doing, and he was opening it up for some of the other guys on that D line to just eat.
Yeah.
So it's good to see. I'm excited to watch some more Packers. Packers game. That defense is fun to watch. I'm not a Jordan Love fan. I'm not gonna lie to you, but he's just a
Are you
goofy
slinging
looking
it?
dude. But he was slinging it. Yeah, he looks like Sideshow
Yeah.
Bob to me. But he was slinging it. Reed getting some action, so he got some action this week. That
That's
means we're not going to
crazy.
see shit from Reed for like 3 more weeks, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If we go based off last year.
Yeah, if we go off last year. For
Next
sure.
week it'll be Dobbs, and the week after that it'll be Christensen, and the week after that will be Watson, and
Yeah.
And Golden is going to just do what he does. Did you see he had a couple? It was he same thing. Came out. He didn't need to dominate the game. Caught some balls. Made
Yeah.
some nice plays. He that shout out to the rookie class. I heard Martin say it in the chat, bro. The rookies came to play. They
did.
didn't look like bums out there.
Yeah.
Ward even though they lost, like he looked good. Like they're ready to play in this league. I think that's the thing that these vets got to be ready for is that these young guys are coming.
flip it.
Oh man, I could not say it. I didn't even think I was gonna say it. I just couldn't say it. All right, but yeah, but it's crazy. It's these young guys. They're taking over some of these stats of the league. You're gonna see it in fantasy a lot. Is some of the younger guys getting some playing time.
Yeah.
These rookies are gonna be an impact.
Yeah.
I know someone that does an all rookie team every year. He's gonna probably win his league, bro.
Yeah.
I got one of those. I'm hoping for the same thing, man.
That's fun to do. It's a fun little
It's fun, yeah.
thing to do. 49ers Seahawks.
Mm,
Christian
that was
McCaffrey.
good.
Thank God I didn't bench him. I almost
That was a
did.
good game.
You think they're playing
Yeah.
mind games with people about him?
I don't know. He didn't look at all. Nothing looked different at all. He looked like
No.
prime, 100% Christian McCaffrey.
But downside of that game, they lost George Kittle for 4 weeks.
I know. I did see
He's
that.
on IR. There's a lot of question marks with which I talked about a few weeks ago. Their wide receiver room, their receiving cores in general. Now you lose George Kittle. You still out Ayuk.
Ayuk being out. Yeah. Brock Purdy's even out. Who's going to throw it to him?
Yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of question marks there too for the 49ers.
You know, one thing it does mean, though?
CMC's going to get more looks, and he's possibly going to get hurt again.
Might be
No.
pick up.
Yes.
He played in Carolina his whole life with shitty people. He knows how to do that.
What
He
they
knows how to
do-
carry the workload.
What they do in Carolina, they overworked him. They gave him all the looks.
And he didn't get hurt till he came here.
No, he was hurt there too. He's been hurt everywhere.
No, but it's not the same.
So that's the one thing we don't want. We don't want them to be like, we don't have nobody. We don't have a QB. We don't have receivers to throw to. Give it to CMC. Which could happen. I don't think Shanahan will do that, but maybe.
I don't know. A couple games there last season, they kept him in the game so he can get his 100. You know what I mean?
Ricky Pearsall available in your league. Probably want to pick him up.
Yeah. Got to be a number one option on that team.
At least for a few weeks.
Let's see.
What do you think about the Rams beating the Texans?
It was another one of those.
Neither team
slow
looked
games.
good.
No. The only thing out of that was Puka Nacua getting 10 receptions over 100 yards.
And
Looked
rocked.
solid. And Devontae Adams had an injury too, I think. Upper body injury.
Damn, Bryce is fighting for his life over there today.
Yeah, man. Struggle bus.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game that I think the Texans D was able to keep it low-scoring. But I just wasn't impressed by either team. Nico Collins, terrible fantasy outing.
Oh,
He's back.
terrible. I had him on my team too, man.
Yeah. He's back.
I'm back.
He's loud.
He switched back to the PC.
Yeah.
And the Texans, I was thinking that too with Nico
I
Collins.
gotta fix it.
You're good.
That offensive line is new and different, I think. So I don't think it's all together for them on that O-line. So their passing game might be a little weak for a few weeks.
Yep. What's the next game? Last one for regular. I think that is the
Sunday?
last one. Then it goes on to the Bills Ravens,
Yeah.
which was crazy. Chris Collinsworth, hate the guy. One of the things he said, it was like 15 minutes left in the game or something. He's like, this has just been a dominant performance by the Ravens against a really good Bills team. Like, and then that's since that moment he said that switch changed. Everything changed in that game. Started off really good. Some key plays from that. Zay Flowers, touchdown, 23-yard screen pass, took it to the house. That man looks good. He's so fast, dude. So fast. Good, strong offensive outputting from him. DeAndre Hopkins with a one-handed pluck out the sky, bro. How'd that look?
Disgusting catch.
That was
Bro,
nice.
nasty.
That was nasty.
Nasty. That's one thing he brings to them is that up over the top big play in the end zone. That's one thing that he brings to that team. They haven't had anybody probably since it's Anquan Bolden that did that. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of stretches the field like that and can make those big plays downfield. So Bills' fourth down conversions was crazy. They converted every single time they tried to convert a fourth down. They did it 4th and 15. They scored a touchdown. Like crazy, dude.
Yeah. That was great.
Another thing that changed the game: Derrick Henry's fumble.
100%.
Before that, King Henry. King Henry was out. He was doing his thing, just dominating the games, getting spelled by Hill. Jackson was doing his thing. Then that fumble.
So as the Ravens fan of the group, I will say I'm mad they lost. I don't think they should have. But I'm not worried about it. I think they're the better team. They dominated them that whole game. You can't change my mind.
Couple
The-
things happened here and
a
there
lucky-
that literally changed that.
A tip
A
pass
bounce.
that bounced 3 different ways and somebody caught it and you scored. If that didn't happen, the Derrick Henry fumble was
That Keon Coleman touchdown, the fumble by the touchback that was supposed to be downed at the 1. There's like a bunch of things that happened in that game that just literally, if for an inch, a couple things the other direction, that changed the whole game. So,
one of the other things that Collinsworth said during the game, and I texted you guys about it too while the game was playing. If the Ravens look like this on offense, and Collinsworth said it too, he's like, all the other AFC teams are like, wait a minute.
yeah,
No, we don't want that.
they're too good.
If that offense is rolling like that, they're going to be fine. What my concern is the defense. The defense is not the Ravens' defense that we've all known for the last 20-something years.
See, but it was in the first half.
Sure, yeah.
That first half,
But
they look good.
second half, and this could be that week one. We're getting into game speed. We're getting into game conditioning. So hopefully that's all it is for their D-line. But we can't sit there and let Josh Allen run around like Patrick Mahomes on the Chiefs did for like the last 4 years and no one wants to hit him. So their defense was a concern for me.
Yeah, it's
Both teams'
especially late,
defense is
especially late in the game. Late in that game when they needed some stops, they just didn't. They just didn't get them.
And then
What do you guys think of?
that's probably going to be the AFC Championship game anyway.
It probably is. It probably is.
That's
If
what
they
it looked
can
like
avoid-
in week one.
If they can avoid being the 2-3, it's gonna be. If they're the 2-3, then they're fucked again. It's like they always do, and that's whichever of them plays against the Chiefs. Chiefs might not be there though.
Might not.
Chiefs might not be there this year.
They'll be sitting at home with the Raiders.
What you think about Matt Prater coming off the couch?
That's a feel-good story, ain't it?
It really is, bro. How old is he? Almost 40?
I thought,
39 years
I thought
old?
they said he was 51 or something.
That man is not 51. Have you what?
Let me look it up.
Maybe 41, but he ain't 51. Bryce is stuck in the fucking. Look at him, how he's stuck.
Yeah, why does he look like that?
He biting his lip and shit, dude. What? But yeah,
He's 41, my bad.
41.
41.
41 years old, came off the floor. Coaching high school. He was an assistant coach for his son's high school team here in Arizona. Gets a call. Bass is out 4 weeks on the IR. So Prater's he has 3 more weeks on that team. You know what I mean? So he's gonna come out and he's
He
one of
was,
the leading scorers in the team in the league, I think. Still,
He was also practicing kicking on that high
Staying
school
ready.
field just to stay in shape. And then all of a sudden he gets a call. So it's a feel-good story for sure. He was solid. He was one of the names
Oh, he
you
looked
knew as
good.
a kicker.
you look good. Hit that game winner.
Yeah, so good for him. Hopefully, seeing how these next 3 weeks works out for him, he might stick around. You never know. If not, he might get a call from somebody else.
Yep. Yep. All right. We'll jump into fantasy after. I want to go ahead and do our picks for this week real quick. We get Blake in here to do his after. Unless you want to have him do his first, and then we'll do ours after. What do you guys want to do?
Let him do his first this time.
All right,
He
cool.
can't listen to us and
Use our judgment. Because he listened to us, and it didn't help him last week.
well, to be fair,
I know. I would have listened to my advice also.
who
Bryce
would have
is
thought
not
the
lucky.
Ravens and Bills games would be over 80 points?
No,
Yeah.
no, May.
Brandon's mad that we didn't
Yeah,
talk
you're
about
Brandon.
the Vikings and how bad they are. They suck.
I want to talk about the Vikings.
Blake in the
What
house.
up, Blake?
Blake.
Oh, hold on, guys. I'm gonna call you.
What's up, Blake?
What's up, guys?
What up, man?
Big
Ethan,
Silly.
you're gonna have to give me one of those hats.
I'll get you one for sure, man. You're
Yeah,
gonna have
like
to wear it
it.
every
Guy
time you
ball.
call in, though.
I have to listen to you guys first so I can have somewhat of a pick.
Oh, that's the idea now. Now we got to get you in here.
Yeah, that's why we switched it up.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even know what game he's gonna ask you yet, Blake. I have no idea.
I know. It's a Sunday night game this week, and we have a big clash between. Go ahead, Brandon. They get a primetime game again from Minnesota. The Vikings coming back to you Sunday night. They are playing against the Falcons, who lost their game, but looked good in their first week outing. So, quarterback is a first-year quarterback named Michael Penix for the Falcon, not Peters Penix. Okay, Blake.
With an X.
All right. Bijan Robinson.
Really, that means nothing to me.
I know. Bijan Robinson is the running back. He went top 3 in probably every fantasy league this year. So good running back there. They have some good receivers. They got a good tight end. Their defense isn't nothing to write home about, but they're not terrible. They got the good defensive backs. Vikings, they played last night against the Bears. I don't know if you watched any of the game. They came back and beat the Bears, which I did not think was going to happen, but they did. It happened.
As I predicted, the
You did. He
Vikings
did
win.
say the Vikings were going to win. I forgot he said that. So you going with the Vikings again? Then what are you doing?
He did.
I'm gonna have to, right?
Got to roll with them. All right, lock it
Let's
in.
go
Blake's
Vikings
going with the Vikings.
win.
What's the
Roll.
score? What's the score?
4 touchdowns to 6 touchdowns. I don't know
4
what that score
touchdowns to
is.
6
Ooh.
touchdowns. I can't wait to clip that.
Damn.
For who? Who's winning?
Okay.
Who do you
Vikings.
The Vikings.
28
Vikings.
to
Randy
36.
Moss, right?
Once upon a time, yes.
That's not 36.
That's about how long ago I
42.
watched football.
28-42 Vikings. That is Blake's prediction.
Wow. I
Yeah.
guess I'm not gonna get you that hat anymore, Blake.
Oh,
Hey, I actually turned on football this weekend, so I wanted to see my score and see if I was close, and I was like, "Oh, we're winning." Okay.
And then you went to
All
bed,
right.
and then you woke up the next morning, and they lost.
Yep.
Bryce?
By a field goal. Right?
It was by a field goal.
So my prediction was just flip flops.
It was just off. Yep, just off. So,
So you-
we got someone in the chat who's a Vikings fan. Blake. He said, "Don't roll your eyes." He knows what's up because I rolled my eyes at the Vikings pick. But he also said we don't score that much.
no, because
Oh,
they suck.
okay.
Vikings suck.
Yeah, I don't. I think they got
I'm gonna
lucky.
prove you wrong, Ethan.
Some
We-
things went their way like yesterday and
We
got them that
skipped
dub.
over their whole game breakdown because they suck so bad. Is what Daniel said. We didn't even talk about it. We
What?
talked about every single game. We
That's
talked
because
about
we finished
Jaguars
on
and
Sunday.
Panthers before we talked about the Vikings.
I forgot about them.
Well, this next week when you guys are live, I can fill in for Bryce.
Well, I have to. So they're fighting for his life
Maybe,
today.
yeah.
All right, well, that's Blake Lanzer's pick of the week.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you.
See you later, Blake.
Catch you guys.
Good luck.
Oh,
Emergency co-host Blake.
I
I like
know.
it.
He's gonna sit there and just talk and point at things.
Or agree with somebody. I like what he said. Yeah.
Yes.
No,
I
I
like-
like what he said.
I like the color blue.
So
No,
he
so,
picked
okay,
the
so let-
Vikings to win 24 to what?
42-28 Vikings. He said 6 touchdowns
What?
to 4 touchdowns.
Oh,
Yep.
there's no
That's
way.
6 touchdowns to 4.
Dude, right?
No.
That's what he says. I don't know. I mean, I didn't agree
That's,
last week when he said Vikings either. So, but yeah, now he's got it on the books. Okay, he put the Vikings in. Bleach. This is what Bleach said. It's okay, they don't need the clout. We're gonna win it. We're gonna win that a lot this year. Make me do it. All right, so we'll talk about it then. I forgot about it. You're right. We'll go back. We'll talk about the Bears Vikings real quick. Okay. First drive, Vikings came out, 3 and out, punt.
Doo-doo.
Exactly what I thought they were gonna do. Bears come out, driving down the throat. Caleb runs it in for a touchdown. Exactly what I thought they were gonna do. I was like, see, look, this is exactly what I was talking about. Let's keep rolling with this. Game continued on that way for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, whoop, switch just flipped. McCarthy looked so bad. He started that game terrible. Like, he looked terrible, but I'm not gonna lie. I will give him his credit. Every time they cut to him on the camera on the side, he did not look like pissed off. He didn't look like down on himself. He just looked the same. He kind of has an Eli Manning face, to be honest. But he just had that same face. He was stoic. He was just like ready to go. He had that hat on, just like barely chilling on the top of his head. He looked cool, but he wasn't concerned with how bad he was playing, which was shocking to me. I was like, this was just content with this mediocrity that he's putting out on the field right now on this beautiful Monday night.
What was he? He completed like 3 passes at halftime.
Yeah. Yep. Everyone and their mom
'cause he's
thought
so
the Bears
good.
were going to win that game.
The Bears should
I
have
have
won. The Bears beat themselves. And
They
this is
are who we thought they were.
they were who we thought they were.
I'm a lot about the.
I agree.
So the Bears organization as a whole has done this for years and years and years. They found a way to beat themselves. And there's 2 stats I want you to look at that proves that point. Is the Bears had 127 penalty yards. That's half of the Vikings' total offensive yards. But they're good, Brandon.
Yeah.
Calm down. JJ's not it. The Vikings suck. I told you. Wait, there's one more stat I want you to look at. The Bears had 127 penalty yards. That's 16 yards less than what JJ McCarthy had passing the ball
For the whole game.
for the whole game. The Bears beat themselves. The Vikings didn't beat nobody.
Like I said, I'm gonna give the people their credit. On paper, Bears lost that game. Not once did I say the Bears were the best team in the league. I didn't say
No,
that. I just said
absolutely
the
not.
Bears were better than the Vikings. That's what I was reiterating when I made that pick. And I still stand by it. I still think the Bears are the better team. I think they shot themselves in the foot. They let off the gas pedal, and that's what happened to the game results from that. And Ben Johnson was not happy. He wasn't happy when they were winning. So they know. So they know.
All right. Both teams are they're mediocre. They're not great. They're not bad.
Not both teams.
I think the Bears had a higher ceiling than the Vikings, but they beat themselves. No team in football is going to win games getting 127 penalty yards. Nobody.
Yep. Brandon's right. He said he didn't say he was good. No one did. People are, but no one that I know did. But their defense did show up in that fourth quarter, causing a couple of turnovers, doing things that they needed to do. I'll give them that, but it was like I said. I think the Bears let off. I think they thought they had it in the bag, and then all of a sudden they were down 3, and then they were down 10, and then they're, you know what I mean?
I feel like that's a part of Caleb Williams, his aura or his ego is they get the Bears oh, we got this, and then they don't. They were doing that even when Aaron Rodgers was chewing them up. They're oh, we're up by 3
CEO.
points, we got it in the bag. Nope, no more.
The Bears CEO, Aaron Rodgers, he's the owner.
Think he still owns them, even though he's in Pittsburgh?
He was on them.
Discount double check, homie.
I would say so.
You
I
think
would,
so,
I would say so.
I'm dead on that.
Still.
Yeah, for sure. Falcons are a better team than, I think, of the 3. The Falcons are the best team of the 3. So, Vikings, that defense is going to need to play like that all game. Pace can't make stupid mistakes like he did that almost cost him a comeback that they had. You know what I mean? So, it's got to be smarter.
Game plan for Bijan and a whole lot of it.
All right. We'll go into some fantasy stuff. Fantasy winner, losers. People that crushed it in fantasy this week. What you got? Who's your number one? Let's go with quarterback. Who's your number one quarterback that absolutely killed it this week?
Josh Allen,
Josh
Justin
Allen for you.
Fields, Lamar Jackson, they all have
Herbert.
great games.
Herbert was
Herbert.
mine. Herbert was
Justin
mine.
Fields. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Herbie.
sure.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
What about running backs?
And even
Dang
Danny Dimes.
Fucking
Oh,
damn.
Daniel Jones, yeah.
Lighting up. the
Rushing
scoreboard.
it.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, screw the
He killed
Giants.
it.
I got Derrick
Lit it up
Henry.
this weekend.
Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, the 2 guys on your fantasy team?
Oh
Okay,
yeah, well, I
whatever.
just happened to have them. Those guys did great. Bijan Robinson did really good.
Bijan, yeah.
Even Brees Hall and
Bijan.
A-Chain they
Brees
didn't
Hall
do
had a good
great,
game
but they
too,
had
yeah.
good outings. You know what I mean? One
No.
thing I'm looking to see more from
Yeah.
is Travion Henderson. I'm looking to see a little bit more from him.
It's good to see he's so involved in the passing game. He's
I'm
going to
hoping
crush
so,
it this
too.
year. Dylan Sampson's right there, too.
Yeah,
Right behind him.
they had a
I
1-2.
think so,
It's
too.
nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cook looked good for the Bills.
Only thing I'm scared with Samson though is with Judkins. That's the only thing I'm worried.
Well, we got
I'm not
another
worried about
week or
Judkins.
two at least for him
Yeah,
because
he
he
just
held out
started
the whole
doing
time.
anything
and,
with the team, yeah.
Until
Yeah.
then. Burrow, doo-doo. That's just one game. The Bengals' offensive line has been terrible forever. Like, they went to the Super Bowl and he got 50 sacks or something. So, I mean, they're going to... That's one of my recommendations to start next week is Bengals. So, we'll get to that in a minute, though.
Yeah.
And King Henry, we trust.
Yep, came out and did his thing.
Except for that one damn fumble,
Beast.
you bastard.
You bastard. What about receivers? Receivers that showed out. Anybody?
I didn't have
Johnston
Nakua.
From the
Just the
Chargers.
volume
Oh,
of the
yeah,
yardage
Nakua.
for sure.
Nakua did do good. Who'd you say? Johnson on the Chargers?
Johnston, yeah, Quentin Johnston.
Johnston. Yeah.
Butte? How do you say his name? Boot? Kayshawn Boot?
Booty.
Booty?
Even
Booty.
Igbuka looked good. Cortland Sutton didn't look terrible.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Keon Coleman.
That was a lucky catch.
Nice game.
What-
Hey, but
Zay Flowers, yeah. Wish I didn't have Zay Flowers on my bench.
Fantasy.
Yep.
True.
Zay Flowers is a must
That's
start.
tough.
No matter
Imagine the game CD has if he doesn't drop those 4 passes.
what. I mean,
he still went
yeah.
off for 18.
Yeah.
Like he
He
probably
still had a
has.
good game.
He probably has close to a 30-point game. He's in the 30s, I think. If he 2 of those catches, you know what I mean.
There was someone else I just thought of. Reading.
I'm glad Flowers was on your bench, Jay.
Yeah, I bet you are. She told me that, and I was like, wait, you didn't start Zay Flowers? No, it's on my bench. You have Zay Flowers, you start Zay Flowers.
Waiver wire targets. Who's someone you're seeing that's available in a lot of leagues?
Travis Etienne.
Travis Etienne is available in a lot of leagues. Hollywood Brown is available in like 65% of leagues. Calvin Austin is available in probably 96% of leagues.
Krosky Merritt is available in probably 70% plus of leagues.
It sucks. He's available because he got dropped by everyone because the thing came out and
if they would have listened to me back on episode 3, they'd be fine.
Yep.
He's sitting right on my bench, nice and happy.
Yep.
Cedric Tillman, 65%
I got him on.
available.
Aomar, however you say his name, I don't know.
Quentin Johnston.
Ayo Manor.
Quentin
That's how we gonna say
Johnston?
his name.
Oh yeah.
I would say be careful with Quentin Johnston.
Johnston's available.
I would say be careful with that guy. He's done this before. He'll pop off a game or two and then he doesn't do anything. But and that's part of fantasy, right? A guy goes off and you're like, oh, he's doing good. I gotta get him, and then he doesn't for like 2-3 weeks, and then he'll have a good game when you bench him again.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys.
That's
think,
the risk you got
personally.
That's when us fantasy gurus come in and we could tell you about who to sit, who to start, how to sell high, buy low, things like that. And we do got a couple of those in this already in week 1 that you can do that with. So we'll talk about that here as well. But what other waiver wires you got?
Booty obviously is on there.
Yeah, Booty.
Tayshaun Booty.
If you're looking for a quarterback, if your quarterback shit the bed, Daniel Jones is available in a lot of leagues.
Probably almost every league.
Justin
Aaron Rodgers,
Fields
Justin
might be
Fields.
there, too.
Yep. So if you're looking for a quarterback, there's some good people to pick up. If you're looking for a tight end, say you just lost Kittle, you're looking for someone. Harold Fannin for Cincinnati's one that you can look to. Chig
Kincaid.
Chig from Tennessee. Strange from Jacksonville. There's some guys that are putting
Yeah.
up some good numbers in the tight end position. A lot of teams are going to the 2 tight ends, so even the number 2 tight ends are picking up, projecting 9 to 12 points a week in fantasy. So if you lost
Also,
Kittle,
Brock Bowers
Yeah.
owners might be looking at tight ends too because he's injured right now.
and I
Questionable.
think so. He's questionable. I think
Yeah.
he's probably going to be out for like
Yeah.
a couple weeks, but I think he'll be back. I think it's just a sprain, and most people that are active like that, it takes a couple weeks until they're back to what they were prior to the injury. That's what I was reading up on for him. But he is like 97 years old, so he probably might.
Yeah.
He probably it's going to hurt him a little more.
And I want to say my personal opinion on fantasy football. It's week 1.
Don't forget.
Don't sit there and nuke your team.
Yeah.
Don't freak out and be like, "Oh, my team sucks." Start the same guys that if they're healthy, start them. Week 2.
You should
There's
not be
no-
hitting the
yeah.
If you won this week, don't touch the waiver wire. You don't need to. Your team's fine. You probably didn't start someone on your bench so you could swap out. You don't need to do it.
Yeah.
Don't waste it, because someone's gonna pop out next week the same way they did this week that maybe didn't get that chance last week that they're gonna get this week, and they're gonna show that they can contribute to a team, and they're gonna be available for you next week to scoop up.
Because I personally know people that are panicking after week 1. Don't do it. Like, the starters that you drafted are all starters in the league, and they're going to play. They're going to produce. They just had an off week. Everybody's getting back into the rhythm. I wouldn't panic personally. I would not panic or hit the panic button and do trades or massive waiver wires. So probably week 4. You get to week 4, start figuring it out from there, doing trades, whatever you got to do. If you can target some of these guys on waivers, whether you want or not, depending on where your waiver position is. If you can take them, somebody else can't, and stash them, great, or play them, great. If you need them, go after them.
Another person I see on a lot of waivers, rostered at only 15% of leagues in all of Sleeper, is Johnson, the guy we're talking about, Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. He's probably the highest trending receiver out there right now.
Sure.
So if you have a high waiver wire, I would use it on that. I wouldn't put him as your second or third. I would use it on that, try to scoop him up. He's going to be good throughout the year. Calvin Austin is another one too. I think the two of them are going to be contributors to their team throughout the season. So, and both of them are Calvin's rostered in only 10% of leagues in Sleeper app. So,
I would say if you need Quentin Johnson, pick him up. If you need a receiver, don't expect him to get the same looks he did on Friday night or put up the same numbers. I don't think he'll get 2 touchdowns, in multiple games. He'll maybe 2, 3 throughout the year. But
I think if you're looking for someone to repeat, I think Calvin Austin has a better chance at repeating what he did last week.
Too,
yeah, being more consistent throughout the season.
Quentin Johnson, the numbers could be there, or they could not. So you could either get, his 20-point game he had, or a 2-point game. And he's fooled people in the past.
I'm opposite
doing
on
the
you
same
guys.
stuff.
You think so? What do you
I
think,
so.
Bryce?
I think he has a better year this year finally, and consistent.
Even though they got Trey Harris,
So I say
they're
pick
gonna
him
bring
up,
in?
swoop him up. Yeah, he's a rookie. I mean, I don't trust him yet.
Big body target.
I say go for it. Yeah.
No, I
They're
agree.
already
If
giving
you-
looks at Keenan Allen now.
If you're hurting at
2,
wide receiver
so-
right now, I would take Johnson for sure.
Yeah, swoop him up.
I just
Swoop
wouldn't
him up.
have high expectations that he's going to put up those same numbers every week.
Yeah.
So you would, I guess that kind of goes into our next one. We're talking about start sits. You would sit him this week if you have.
Johnson?
Yeah.
They're playing a primetime game
I would start him.
against
I
the
say throw him
Raiders.
in the fire.
Against the Raiders?
The
No,
Raiders.
I would start him just to get some points. I don't think he's going to go off like he did last week. I'd start Trey Harris. He had a quiet week last week, and then which wide receiver is Booty on the Patriots? Is he a 2 or a 3?
I think it's a 2.
2? Yeah. So maybe Johnson, maybe Trey Harris. I'm sure Trey Harris is available in a lot of leagues. He didn't have a great week 1, but if I was hurting that wide receiver, I'd just start Johnson, I guess.
If anybody's thinking that Bigsby
Yeah.
is going to contribute right away, I say don't. I say let him
No.
sit for a little bit. Don't put him in your. Let him sit on your roster. He can
No.
probably contribute later. If anything happens to
Maybe even
Saquon, he'll be next
maybe
in
even
line.
drop
But
him.
Tank Bixby is now a stash / handcuff pick
Yep.
for Saquon Barkley.
Yep.
If you have Saquon Barkley, you want to try to get him if you can.
Yeah.
I see Ollie Gordon rostered on like 66% of leagues. I would not play him either. I would start him. I think he needs a little more time to get adjusted to the speed
He's
of the
stash
game.
pick.
He's a stash pick. Same thing with Mims on that Broncos team.
Marvin Mims.
Yeah, Martin Mims. I would not. If you have him in your starting lineup, I'd go try to find somebody else on the waiver wire to replace him.
Hey, Danny, you want to pin that comment and
Which one?
let's talk about that one?
The last one?
Yeah. We'll let Bryce start with that one.
Boom. There you go, Bubba. Frozen Bryce.
Stunned him.
I say, why drop him? Do you guys? No, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're still on a delay.
Technical difficult. Okay. Yeah, no. I mean, do you not have an IR spot? I don't know about dropping Ayuk for Johnston. If you have an IR spot, you should be able to just put Ayuk on there and grab Johnston. But if
No
you
IR
don't,
spot. You
and that's
dropping
the
him?
question. No IR spot. I'm probably dropping him. Yeah. I would say I would take the chance.
Just a contribution that he's going to give you in the
Honestly.
8. How many weeks is Ayuk out for? Is it 8? 4?
So let me.
Yeah,
let me help
I
this
don't know
out.
if it's
I'm gonna help this out a
confirmed.
little bit. So currently Ayuk is on their IR.
So at least 4.
Their wide receivers
Okay.
are AJ Brown, Mike Evans,
Jordan
Reed, Addison,
Drop 'em.
and Hollywood Brown.
Drop Ayuk, go pick up Johnson,
Hmm.
and you'll have enough.
Yeah.
You're not playing all those
Yeah.
guys anyways.
It's gonna be so hard to
Don't need
decide
him.
between those players anyway. I'd probably roll with right now. Mike Evans is a start. Hollywood Brown is a start.
Mhm.
They have Debo Samuel too. There's your 3.
Not a fan of Debo. I'd drop Debo and keep Ayuk. Just kidding.
I like Debo.
I wouldn't do
I like
that.
Debo this year.
I'm just playing.
I like Debo this year.
I wouldn't drop. If it was me, I would not drop Ayuk because sure it sucks. He's gonna miss a few more weeks, but he's gonna be the guy on that team. If you can make it till then, and you know you're 2-2, 3-2, 2-3, or something like that, and he comes back, he's gonna be solid for your team. I would keep him. Not for Johnston. No, I wouldn't drop him.
Okay, there you go. You guys heard it. Let's do our picks. Bold predictions for our picks. Last week me and Ethan went 1-3. Bryce went 3-1, and Blake went 0-1. So we got looking to even it out. So Bryce, I'm gonna need you to pick differently than we pick this week. All right, let's go.
I feel like I should switch back to the phone.
Do what you gotta do, player. Want to do that real quick
Right.
before we do it? I can kill a minute. We can kill a minute. Baby, lock them doors
We
and
do a
turn the
bathroom
lights
break minute?
down low. Go ahead, do it. Do your thing. Do your thing. I'll entertain everybody for a minute.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I don't remember how to.
All right, Chad, I'm gonna need you guys to get extra live for me while Ethan goes and drains the hose. Bryce is gonna come back on the mobile device. We're gonna give our picks this week for the primetime games. We're gonna do Thursday, Sunday, and then there's the doubleheader on Monday. I am not a fan of doubleheaders actually. I like that there's 4 primetime games again. I wish they would split them up. I'm not a big fan of the doubleheader games on that. Oh, look at we brought back the Vertigo Bryce.
We good.
Ethan went to go drain the main hose. He'll be right back. I told him I entertained chat while he was gone. But you're here now. I see you with the light. You're a little bit blurry over there, but you're here.
Super.
It's all right, bro. You got bad
Me?
weather going on over there? Yeah, what's going on? So W's in the chat for
Better,
Bryce's
better.
internet. W's in the chat for Bryce's internet.
Is it better?
No.
Are we live? No.
Here, I can hear you now. There you go. You're still just blurry, but I can hear you. And
That's
you're.
weird.
That's weird. Any parlays? Bryce, you got any parlays? So I was looking for some parlays. We
Nah.
put them together. See, I can't do that because every time I do that, I don't make any money, so I get mad. I'm trying to get my boy. I'm trying to get my boy Oscar to come into the segment and throw. No, Bryce is good now.
Good. Chilling. I'm chilling now.
Saul. No, yeah, you're good now. I'm trying to get my boy Oscar to jump in on the end of our podcast and just trying to give like a couple picks for the week and who he thinks is gonna go, some over, some unders, and do some picks. He had
That's
a
perfect,
Discord.
dude.
He's the perfect dude for it, right? So he
Perfect
had a
dude.
Discord where he does it and makes picks, and he was like selling picks and things like that. So I'm gonna see if I can get him to come in here and just give you a couple picks. What he thinks. He's the new dad though, just like Saul. So see if we can get him in here.
You talking about Oscar?
Yeah. So Saul's
Yeah.
asking for some parlays. I was like, well,
Saul's in here? Okay.
Saul's in here. All right. So we got 4 primetime games again this week. We got a Thursday, Sunday, Monday. I was telling Chad I'm not a big fan of the Mondays, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I know. 2 on Monday.
Yeah.
Double header. That's crazy.
It's a double header.
Messed up.
All right. So for our Thursday primetime game, we got the Commanders versus the Packers. That is going to be a good game.
That's going to be a good one.
That one's going to be a good
one,
game.
and it's going to be indicative of the playoff race, I think, towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
I know
agree,
it's week 2, and
for
it's hard to say that, but these are 2 teams that we all had ranked high on our power rankings to finish the year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And my
Yeah, let's hear
reflection
it.
is going to show. It's going to show that. So I got the Commanders. I think the Commanders come out. And just establish from the beginning. Like I think they come out. I think Jalen Daniels is a little bit shaky from last season. He didn't. You know what I mean? It's not. Last week was a kind of eye opener as to the league's on to you. They know what you got. Let's go. Let's tie the ball. Don't get complacent. Don't just chill out and think it's going to come as easy as it came last year. So I'm going with the Commanders.
Okay. From the way it looks, yeah, I don't know, Ethan. I think we're agreeing. I got the Packers. What they just did to the Lions, I don't know if I really saw too much from the Commanders that first week. I saw a lot more from the Packers.
Team, so.
I think the defense slows down the Packers.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, so I got Packers. I don't know. I got the Packers in this one. They looked
It's
good.
good. I need you to pick opposite from me, so we're good.
Yeah. I'm going Packers.
I'm rolling with Bryce. I'm going Packers too. I had the Packers higher than the Commanders before the Parsons trade. I just think now with Parsons, their defense is a little better. It's going to be a lot different for their game plan. But Packers look solid.
They did. I'm not taking that from them at all.
Top to bottom, they look solid. The Commanders, the sample size I got, they play the Giants. It's kind of hard to say. Both teams are good. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. You know, it's easily over 45 points, whatever it is. And it'll come down to the wire. But I think the Packers. I think that you guys snuck that in there a little bit. I think the Packers take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good because now, if I'm right and you're both wrong, it separates me from my bad record with Ethan, and then also catches up to Brian. Perfect. All right, we'll go to that Sunday night game that Blake already picked. Blake picked the Vikings to win, and he thinks it's going to be a high-scoring game. Oh, I put Vikings instead of Blake.
I want to go last on this one. This is the one that I'm not sure about.
Bryce, you go first.
It's a hard one. Huh?
I got the Vikings. I think I betted against them last game. They screwed me over, and so now I'm gonna let them prove me right. I got the Vikings.
Okay. He's jumping
So,
on the
yeah,
Blake
I didn't-
Glanzer train.
Yeah, I didn't really see too much from the Falcons. You got Drake London, I think, injured,
Week 1, bro.
tweaking something. I know, but that's what I'm saying. Vikings looked better. Look, they kind of stopped the Bears. I know it was a snooze fest, but I think I got the
Bryce
Vikings.
just made my
I got the
pick so
Vikings.
much easier, dude.
All right, who you
Perfect.
got, Ethan?
I got the Vikings.
Oh, you're going last, son. You're going last. Well, I gotta go.
Me?
I gotta go. Yeah, I haven't gone yet. You're right. I picked the Falcons. I don't think the Vikings. I think the Vikings got lucky. Things happened their way at the end of that game. And again, Bears let off. I think if the Bears don't let off, they win that game significantly. I don't think the Vikings even have a chance to get close. So I'm gonna go Falcons. I think Falcons have enough with Bijan. Bijan's better than Swift. So that's going to already be a different. Swift didn't go off, but Swift looked good against the Vikings early in that game. And I think Bijan's significantly better than Swift. So I think they're going to have a hard time slowing that down, which is going to open it up for Penix. So I'm going Falcons.
I like it. I like you mentioned Swift because I think Bijan's going to do the same thing. The other thing, the Bears beat themselves. We saw the penalties. I talked about the penalties. Here's the other thing. Falcons secondary is not to be slept on, man. They got Jesse Bates. They got some guys. They got some dogs back there going against J.J. McCarthy. Like, I'm okay with that. I think it's Atlanta Falcons all the way.
Okay. I thought you were going to give all that and be like, but.
No.
Vikings.
I was gonna say, but let's throw a touchdown scoring on Atlanta's defense. So
You think Atlanta's D scores a touchdown?
hey, the Bears did it. Bears had a pick six. I think the Falcons DBs are better, and J.J. McCarthy's bad enough to sail a couple passes, and it could happen. I don't think they'll
first
lead
game
it.
at home though. I think my answer would be different if it was in Atlanta, but
It is
first
hard
home.
because it's on the road for Atlanta. But
yeah,
I don't know, man.
All right,
I
so here's your parlay: $5. Okay.
think-
Over.
Write this down, let me get
You're taking the over on the Packers Commanders, and you're taking the the Falcons D to score 1 touchdown. That's for parlay. Put $5 on it.
If
wherever
you
you
win, you
win-
gotta split half with us.
I just want to thirst bust it. Let's go to that first Monday night game. First Monday night game is going to be the Buccaneers and the Texans. That's going to be a good game. That's going to be a hard one to pick. I want to go last on that one. I want to hear what y'all have to say.
It's gonna be a good game for sure.
that's all you eat then.
I'm gonna roll with
Texans,
Tampa Bay.
Bucks.
Tampa Bay, I think Houston came out flat in their week 1 game.
Mhm.
That being said, I do think they're gonna put it together a little bit, but their O-line's newer this year. Tampa Bay defense, they got Todd Bowles over there as head coach. They're gonna figure it out, and they're gonna get pressure on C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, you got Baker, Igbuka, like 2-touchdown game is debut.
They're
You
just
still got
getting
Evans,
started.
you got Bucky Irving. I think Tampa Bay wins this in a shootout.
Mhm.
Easy.
Okay.
Even though it's in Houston, I think they win.
Yeah.
What you got, Bryce?
I'm gonna have to agree with Ethan. I got the Bucks. I'm loving Baker. He's looking good. That first game, especially throwing it to, like you said, to the rookie. Still haven't seen too much of Bucky yet. You know, he's gonna get involved. So, yeah, I think it's too much for the Texans. They looked flat, like you said as well, in that first week. So, I got the Bucks. I like Baker.
I agree. I don't think the Bucks have an opportunity this year to let games like this where it's close but they have a slight advantage to let them slide. I think they have to take advantage of this game and win it, especially early in the season. They're in a very tough division as it is. You know what I mean? Saints are going to bother them, but everyone else is going to be a toss-up for who wins that division. So I think they have a good chance to win these games that are going to be hard early on in the season and keep pushing through. Baker Mayfield's looking good to start. He's got some weapons, and it's not just Evans that they can take out of the game and it be over. Like, he's got other people that he can throw the ball to now, and Bucky Irving just looks good out of that backfield. I think he's really come into his own. I'm going Tampa too.
Yeah.
Hey, can we shout out Baker Mayfield?
I've always been a Baker fan.
Yeah,
bro. I
man.
love
Ever
Baker.
since he was with the Browns, and you just felt so bad. Like, you thought he was good, and then he kind of sucked, and you're like, wait a
Before
minute,
that-
maybe it's not him. And then he goes to Tampa, and you're like, wait a minute, this guy's a dog. He's got that
Yeah,
competitive
he's good.
spirit, man. He's a dog.
I saw it when
I like
so like
Baker.
I think he lost his spirits when he left the Browns. He kind of bounced a little bit, went to Carolina, went to LA. I think in LA he played a couple games for Matt Stafford, and in those games under McVay, I think he kind of like rejuvenated himself and like
Yeah.
got his passion back for the game. And when Tampa picked him up after Tom Brady, it's like, well, it's gonna pick up Baker and play for next season, see how it goes. I feel like that's what their mentality coming into it. And he was like, "Nah, bro, I'm a dog. Watch this." And
You know,
At
They
some point
showed
in
out.
time,
Showed out.
it might have been the
Showed
Sean
out.
McVay experience reignited that Oklahoma Sooners.
yeah.
yeah,
Taking
that's
the
who.
flag
That's
with- yeah. That's
Bro,
that,
he
that
was so
passion
fun to
came
watch
back, and
in
he was-
college,
yeah.
dude. Talking shit to people, doing shit. I loved watching him. Loved watching him in college. He even took on that wall when the cops tackled him into that wall. Just ate it.
Or when they used to arm Nick Bosa last year. Oh man.
I've always been a Baker fan, bro. I love me some Baker. I love him in the Heisman commercials when they do the Heisman house and they like with all the other Heisman winners. He's always so funny too. So, all right, Tampa out of the way. We better not fuck that up.
Yeah. Last pick, Bryce got to go first, right?
Oh,
You
for
already
sure,
know.
100%.
The
Raiders,
Raiders.
Chargers,
Come
Raiders,
on,
Chargers.
man.
So, are we gonna be smart here, Bryce? Or are you gonna pick with your heart?
I'm gonna pick
With your heart.
Smartwise.
Okay.
I'm
What are you
gonna pick
picking?
Smartwise, and I'm actually gonna just have to go with the Chargers. Sorry, my fellow Raider fans, but
Bryce,
they look
are you-
good. They look
How
real
many-
good against the Chiefs.
How many of your homies watch this pod? They can hear you pick somebody
I
else.
mean,
That's
I'm not worried
wild.
about it. I'm just a smart guy.
Just
when
the
it
two
comes
that are
to-
in here with him.
And I'm a
Clip
smart
that.
Raider fan. I'm a
Can't wait
smart
to clip
Raider
that,
fan.
bro.
I mean,
I'm
it's
just a
it's-
smart guy.
I'm just a smart Raider fan, bro. I mean, I know we've been sucking for the last years. It's just finally looking up. We got a nice running back, but yeah, I mean, I got the Chargers. They look
just
way
look-
too
they
good
look
against
too
the
good.
Chiefs. They looked way too good against the Chiefs.
Take that game out.
We didn't
Have them
look
play
as
somebody
good.
else. Have them play somebody else and dominate them.
Yeah.
You're picking the Raiders. You're picking the Raiders in
Yeah.
this game. But because it was the Chiefs, and they
Yeah,
put the
that's why.
Chiefs, they put the Chiefs in their place. Week 1,
Yeah.
I feel like that's why, and that's a smart move. I'm also going to pick the Chargers because
Yeah.
bro,
It
the
looks
running game isn't there yet, but I think it's going to open it up with as good as Herbert is doing. You know what I mean? That's it's people are going to hone in on him a little bit. They're going to run in some of that play action. That rookie running back, they're going to run his ass into the ground. Hampton, that what it is?
Yeah. I don't know about run us into the ground, but
No, I meant like they're going to use the shit out of him. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to use the shit out of him this year. Just rookie year, get that speed, and next year he's going to come back a dog. But this year, if they utilize him and just to kind of open it up for Herbert even more, that's going to be a dangerous offense, dude. Keenan Allen looked like he didn't miss a step, bro.
Yeah.
He looked like
That's a
a
single
Charger
beat.
from a few years ago, man. No?
Yeah,
crazy.
same dude. Yeah, same dude.
Yeah.
Big catches,
They
big
look
plays.
good.
Daniel Bryce.
We
said,
look good,
you
but
gotta
not
know
as
when to
good.
hold them.
Hmm.
Know when to fold them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one to walk away.
Smart man over there. I am going Chargers also. It's the Jim Harbaugh experience, right? He's second year with Justin Herbert. He was out there slinging it. He looked elite last week, which week 1 we could say is a fluke. Probably not. He's got weapons around him. I agree with Daniel. I think, hey, Amarion Hampton, this might be a game where they utilize him a little bit more. They eased him into it last week.
Yeah.
This might be a breakout week for him. Fingers crossed, because I got him on some fantasy teams.
I say
but
start him.
I would start him because
Yeah.
here's worst case scenario. This is a division game. It could turn into a shootout.
Yeah. That's
Because the
very
Raiders
true.
held their own last week too. I don't think they're at the same level as the Chargers compared to
No.
when they beat the Chiefs, but it could, a division game, rivalry game, could turn into a shootout. But I'm
For-
going Chargers.
For betting implications on that, last week they had Hampton at plus 43, and I think he finished the game with like 52 yards. So like, what Vegas is expecting from him, he's at least doing that. So like anything beyond that, it's just gonna. I feel like it's just gonna
As
be
a
better.
rookie,
As a rookie,
your first game, you're expected to get 50 yards. That's
yeah,
it's insane, no?
yeah.
And then
It's
you
good, so
you beat it? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
so I like some of those picks. It's like Sleeper has some
Sorry,
of those
Bryce.
picks where you can do
Sorry.
that.
No, that's all good.
No, it's cool.
I
He
mean,
knows. He picked with us. So
Yeah,
clean sweep
I mean,
Chargers, clean
had to.
sweep Tampa.
Had to.
Those
Okay.
are the only two clean sweeps. The other ones were divided, right?
Yeah. Well, hopefully they do a little bit better. If not, you know, what I mean, it's not gonna. I doesn't take away from me. It doesn't have to validate. My wins and losses aren't gonna validate what I say. It's good. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say either way. Y'all know me. But I'm gonna take my L's on the chin. I got a nice beard to soften the blow. And we're gonna roll forward. You know what I mean? There's things we're gonna learn these first couple of weeks, and I think teams are gonna settle in, and then we're gonna get a better idea. But my power rankings didn't drastically change based off of week one. There's definitely some movement. There's definitely some changes, but I don't think the Giants are the worst team in the league. I'm gonna say that now.
I think they are.
That's
Yeah, they're up
wild.
there. I think they're up there.
Wild.
Bryce
worst.
too chicken to tell you straight up, but he'll say they're top two.
No way they're top two. Saints and Panthers are still top two. They proved that already.
Let me look at this real quick. Hold up.
You can look at it. I'm not worried about what happened in that game.
Who
Russell Wilson
scored-
looked terrible. I'm aware.
Who scored the fewest points as a team in week one?
But that doesn't matter. Week one.
It don't matter.
You ain't winning nothing in
Who was the
week
worst
one.
team in week one?
I mean,
If it
No
wasn't-
Super Bowls are won in week one. No playoff games. No nothing is happening in week one.
I hope you guys turn around because I got neighbors. So
See, that's the thing. People are telling me. I see Russell. We want Russell out. Russell. We spent $20 million on Russell. We can't just let him go. He's not the issue. Yes, he didn't make the best decisions. He doesn't always. It's Russell Wilson. You know what I mean? The offensive line is not the reason. We draft terrible. We draft running linemen for our passing offense that we have. It's just they're not bad. They're just not pass blockers. They're run blockers. You know what I mean? And we don't run those plays. It's Brian Daboll has a plan in his head, and that's what he's going to do. And the GMs and the owners are letting him do that. They have said that from the beginning. They're going to allow this man to run this team. The expectations are low. I'm assuming for them as well. But he's got to understand that Jackson Dart needs to sit. He is not going to be. He's not going to turn around our season. He's not going to change anything. If you're going to make a switch, put Jameson. Put Winston in. He's gonna. That offense is gonna flow. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a passing offense with Jameis, and that's what you know what I mean. And if we could, I know Jamin. let him throw turnovers. He's gonna throw turnovers, but that man makes plays, bro.
Yeah.
And I think under Daboll, I think Jameis looks a little bit better than I think Russell does, and people are probably afraid to say it. But the problem is Russell is number one, Dart is 2, Winston is 3 on the depth chart. I don't want them to fucking blow ship, and now Dart's playing week 2 and 3. Like, god damn it, dude. It's not what we're supposed to do.
The one thing the Giants Nation needs to get on board with is we are not going to play Jackson Dart this year. I'm not a Giants fan, but I understand it, and I know
he can't play. He can't even come in during garbage time. Like, don't even let him come in at all.
No.
Just sit there.
If there ever was a game this year that the Giants were up 41-0, which probably is not going to happen, mark my words.
Not with that schedule.
They're not. Yeah, don't put him in, dude. Let the man sit. Let him learn. Let him sit behind.
We already know that it's going to be hard. Like, why make it harder? It's. I feel like the Rays on the.
You have like one of the hardest schedules in the league. Jackson Dart's not going to come in and fix it all for us.
What that's gonna fuck up is they're gonna put Dart in, and if Dart's the future and fucks up this year, Dayball's out, the GM's probably out. Dart's gonna have to get a whole new coach in and learn a whole new shit all over. It doesn't fix anything. We
Should've
already
kept
expected to
Tommy
lose this
Cutlass
year
over there, man.
No.
over Wilson.
Well, then put in Jameis because I need
Go
some points for
Jameis.
neighbors.
Go Jameis. If we had cutlets, I would go Jameis, Dart, DeVito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send Russell Wilson to Miami and send
Russell.
Tua. God damn it, Bryce. And send Tua to
Send
the
them out.
Saints. Let's get a three-way trade here, huh?
Hey,
I like Tua to the Saints, bro.
bold prediction.
Ooh.
If you think Miami, after that first game, we'll see how the second game goes. You think they're on a stellar year, and Kansas City is in needs of a wide receiver. You think Tyreek Hill reunion? No,
I'm right there
possibly,
with
maybe.
you. I say yes.
Yeah.
I say it's very doable.
Isaiah
So
Pacheco's
that's
got
very
number 10. I
doable.
think that's the deal breaker. You're not going to see Tyreek in another jersey.
I
Maybe
think
number
so.
1, Worthy's already got it.
Yeah.
Damn, 0 would be cold as fuck.
It could be.
Tyreek
Zero.
back. That'd be crazy.
What's my other one? I don't know.
It could be nothing but help the Chiefs.
Oh, for sure.
That wouldn't hurt them at all.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. I just don't know what they would trade or give up
Some
for.
picks. You have to just get over.
Yeah.
I don't think
just be
Tyreek's
their
the
pick.
problem. I don't think Tyreek's the problem. You got Tyreek and Waddle with just a different quarterback. I think that's what does it. You know what I mean? They've done that before.
Yeah, I would put Ewers or I would put Zach Wilson in because he's got experience. Then Ewers, and just see what happens. If we start turning around, I mean, if it comes to blocking and the sacks and stuff, like that's been the issue with Tua, man.
Yeah, who you got? The quarterback's not going to help you. Tua's going to try to make
Yeah.
something happen and get rocked.
Right.
Yeah.
And you feel bad for the guy. You don't ever want to see somebody get hurt like that and
No,
then go
for
through the
sure.
injuries he's going through. But he's a
Yeah.
baller. He still wants to show up and play.
Put on a Guardian cap
But
and then go do that shit.
I know. Just put that on.
I think even if you put those other QBs in, it's not going to matter really. Unless their
No.
just release time is crazy.
What it does though is it devalues Tua.
Yes.
So
So
what
you
they
need
need
to
to
do
do is
that
they need to
before,
do that
yeah.
before. Yeah, they can't because if they put in Ewers and they win 3 or 4 games and then lose a bunch of games, Tua's done. He has no value
Yeah.
anymore. You know what I mean? He wasn't able to get it done last year with a good team or this year with the fresh team. Like he's done. So that trade needs to happen sooner than later if it's going to happen.
Which isn't all that bad, dude. If he loses value and doesn't go to the team, go to ESPN and get into commentating or something, dude. Like, you don't want to see a guy continue to take those hits and get laid out and have the brain problems or the CTE problems that he's gonna have.
What if he goes to Philly and backs up Jalen Hurts? Would that be weird?
Why would it be weird?
Because Tua took over for Jalen Hurts in
That's
Alabama in the middle of a
Oh,
game,
yeah.
and Jalen Hurts never saw the field again. He
Yeah.
had to trade schools to fucking see the
I
field
wouldn't
again.
make that trade. You know why? If
Why?
something happened to Jalen Hurts, you know who I don't want to do the tush push? Tua.
Tua.
Yeah, Saquon pushing him in the back's gonna hurt him.
Definitely not.
Be the last guy I want. It's
Saquon
kind of the same
said-
thing as, you know who I don't want as a backup for Lamar Jackson?
Who?
Cooper Rush. The exact opposite of
I was
what
gonna say
Lamar
it's, the
Jackson.
problem is the
Like,
offense changes so much with that.
What are we
with
doing?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go from a dual threat option reading, scrambling, pocket presence
Running back- oh,
quarterback
I
to
mean-
just a guy that's going to stand there and throw it. Come on.
Yeah.
What are we doing? I'm not a coach, but if I was, these are things we wouldn't do.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's one of our last segments. Just injury watch. Who we got? Some big key names that were injured. I know we talked about Bowers a little bit. We talked about Xavier Worthy. They're definitely going to not probably play next week. I would count them out. I would wait on Bowers to see if he's a game time decision, but Worthy is probably going to miss some time for sure.
Yeah.
Worthy's probably the biggest name. I think Puka
couple
Nakua
linemen
is
here and
another
there.
one.
He came and finished the game though.
But just a laceration and on your head and a concussion protocol was mentioned, maybe. I think it was mostly just receivers and tight ends. I don't think any running backs had any issues this week, right?
I think Eckler landed on the report.
Did he?
Yeah, I think a shoulder.
Krosky Merritt
he should
on your
be good.
waivers. Go get him.
Yeah.
George Kittle, we talked about.
George Kittle, yeah. Drake London, I think I did mention that. I don't
Drake
know if you
London
guys
suffered
heard me.
shoulder pain. Yep, he's considered
Yeah.
day to day. He's going undergoing tests, so he'll be he'll be day to day. Browns tackle Conklin, he got poked in the eye in that game.
Do you guys know who George Kittle's backup is? If you had George Kittle, maybe you go pick up his backup because he's
Wasn't
out
it the
4
third
weeks.
string?
He's out 4 weeks guaranteed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you need a tight end.
Wasn't the third string the one that caught the touchdown though? Tongus or something?
Might have
Tunyon?
been.
Tongus?
there?
I don't
Tunyon.
know.
Tunyon, he's there?
No. It's like it's a brand new guy. I don't know. I think it's like Tongus. If you could look it up. I would look it up on my phone, but I gotta use it today with technical difficulties.
I know. Joey
Evan
Porter
Ingram.
Jr. Oh, I see he had calf injury.
Has a
Evan
calf
Ingram.
injury. Could
Joey
be
Porter Jr. Hamstring tightness.
hamstring
Harrison
for no
Smith.
joke.
Harrison Smith from the Vikings. He was sick, so that's why he didn't play. Yeah, he was just sick. He didn't play, so he might be back this next week. Another person probably back this next week is going to be Chris Godwin. He didn't play last week. He was inactive for that season opener, but I think he can come back. Oh, no, not come back. Come back to practice. He's probably looking at like a week 5 return.
Question for you guys for the chat. If you have Brock Purdy, who's questionable, they're going to give him the week, but he's got a toe and shoulder injury. Say you drafted Brock Purdy, who are you going to stream this week at QB? Daniel Jones?
Okay. Why not? Why not?
Yeah. Why
Daniel
not?
Jones, Aaron Rodgers. Those are 2 people you
Aaron
can easily
Rodgers?
pick up.
I don't know about Aaron Rodgers. I still don't trust Aaron Rodgers.
Let me look in this league and just see who.
Fields, I'll definitely stream Fields.
Drake May?
I wouldn't mind Drake May, yeah.
I would
Bounce
rock
back
with
game.
Drake May.
I wouldn't mind Drake May. I think he bounces back after losing to my Raiders.
That's a possibility. You know, people drafted him.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. Not a lot of injuries. There was some key ones here and there, but not a lot week 1, which is good. That's what we hope for.
Oh, for sure.
Bryson doing his team's done.
What
I
happened?
Nothing.
I was at the receiving end of the injury bug in fantasy week 1. So hopefully that means the rest of the season, once he's healthy again, will be fine. Kittle's backup is Tongus and Farrell.
Tongus
There you
and
go.
Farrell.
Tongus. There you go.
Might be good pickups.
Yeah.
It also depends on if
Tongues?
he plays or not. You pick up Tongs and change your team name to let me see those Tongs.
Let me see them tongues. Oh, all right. Well, it was a good first week of football for me. There was it was cool to kind of like jump back into watching all day of the games. Fantasy kind of fell to the wayside at first for me because I'm focused on this pod and getting stuff ready for this. But then it's like another aspect. I was talking to Blake about it too. The Survivor League with some other people. Like, there's different things that make games interesting, and I feel like that's what's cool about it. Is it's not just the Giants. It's not just the Cardinals. It's not just things like that. It's my fantasy team, my Survivor team. There's a lot of shit that each from week to week that you're cheering for different sports, and I feel like that's kind of what the fantasy and that sports betting and all that kind of does to it. It gives us another aspect of for you to cheer on. What should say? Tongues to tongues to tongues.
She finished the
Tongue,
song.
tongue.
Yeah, there you go. Team name of the year right there. If he comes in and balls out, maybe.
Right.
Never know.
Never know. All right, well, you guys got anything else for the good of the order?
Uh,
Oh, I want to talk about our fancy.
our fantasy? No,
Yeah,
we can skip that. We're good.
The pod fancy.
The pod.
No, we can skip that one.
No,
too.
we ain't finna skip that one, homie.
I want to
Each
shout
week-
out though.
Go.
It's week 1. Don't nuke your team. Don't freak out. Don't panic. Let your team ride out next week. Then the week after, do some switches on your bench and who's starting. Don't panic. Don't hit the nuke button until at least week 4.
If
Just
you
ride
have
with it.
if you have 1, 2, 3 in the waiver wire, maybe go snag someone if they're available.
Sure.
But don't snag them and start them right away. Snag them and stash them.
Don't drop somebody just to take somebody off a waiver because you heard somebody. Ride it out a week or 2. You're fine. It's 1 week, 2 weeks. You're gonna be chilling. Don't worry about it. Because you're drafted. Everybody you drafted as a starter is gonna produce points. They may not be the highest, most like prestige person, but just don't
It'll happen.
don't
It'll
panic.
happen.
Don't panic is the message.
Espérate.
Yeah,
All right,
definitely
so-
don't panic. I agree.
The sleeper app that we're doing our fantasy league comes with a weekly report every week. So we're gonna go through that weekly report each time on the pod, so we can kind of see who's on there, who did good. So the best team of the week scored 154.06 points was Team Tricky Tex Mix. Give it up for Nick Alejandre.
Screw that guy.
Boo.
Worst team is Jenkins. Team Jenkins Peppers. Dang,
Aw, man, Jenkins.
rough week. Rough week. It looks like. A little dash of that green sauce that Ethan has, I think, will do you right up. You know what I mean? Help your
It
team
wouldn't
out.
hurt.
Give you a little spice to
good-
go for the next week.
Some good
It really
stuff.
is. I did try it. It was delicious. Players of the week at the quarterback position, we got Josh Allen with 38.76 points. Derrick Henry with 29.2. Zay Flowers with 28.1 on Janine's bench. Brock Bowers with 15.3.
Yeah,
Kicker,
before he got
little.
hurt.
I know, before he got hurt. Little kicker, 15 points. The Broncos defense with 16. So those are the players of the week. Bench warmers of the week. People that are open and available in a lot of leagues. Justin Fields with 29.52. Javonte Williams with 20.40.
My guy.
Keon-
right there.
Keon Coleman with 25.2. And Dalton Kincaid with 14.8. So those are some people available in our
Wow.
league.
Yeah.
Or I guess in our league on people's
No.
benches. Not started, correct.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not started. League Awards, most efficient manager, Tricky Check Mix with the 154.06. Least efficient, Asher Basic, 97.26. He was projected 125, only got the 97. Nick was projected 158 and got the 154. So, biggest points, highest points in a loss.
Oh.
Be nice. He
AKA Bryce.
he scored 139 and he lost to me. I scored 149.82. Dang, that's crazy. The highest points in a loss was 10 points. Everyone was
Yeah.
close.
Competitive.
Lowest points in a win. Breach beat Ethan 104.02 to 95.72.
Had Xavier Worthy got me 9 points.
That was also the narrow victory. Damn, all of ours were so close in
It
this,
was
in
close.
this league.
It's competitive.
And and they didn't know how
Surprisingly,
close
yeah.
ours was. Like ours was
I
really
know.
a touchdown away.
For real.
If Caleb threw it to DJ Moore, I think I win this week
And
against
he
you.
had him too on that corner route. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess not all of
And
them
he
were close.
goes and he goes a Doomsday. That was tough.
Yeah,
That was tough.
What the hell was that?
because I had a good day.
Yeah.
He got the points with Caleb, but I also got points with Tuesday, so it like
That's what I'm saying.
helped
I
him, but
would've
helped
won.
me. It just kept it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not all of them were close. Biggest blowout, 154.06 from Nick to Javier's 101.38.
Damn.
Underachiever. Jenkins Peppers was projected 130. He finished with the 89. Projections don't mean shit.
Hey, he was projected to beat me.
Yeah.
And his scene just fell apart. And
Yep.
I got a win. I got lucky. With
Yep.
a 0 from Xavier Worthy.
Crazy. Overachiever, your boy, I was projected 129.83, and I finished with 149.82. So
Cheater.
No. Ethan needs a big turnaround. He was the 11th performer, 11th best performer of the week out of 12.
Yeah.
Hey, we're chilling.
Tough
I'm the
week.
only one that had an injury at the start of the game that got 0.
I know. That's what sucks. That was crazy how much
Like, if
that
a dude
one
gets 9
1-0
points,
can do to your team, bro.
I'm winning. But
Yeah.
I'm going to
Welcome back to
reiterate it.
fantasy.
I'm not freaking out. I'm not going to nuke my team because the guy got hurt. We're going to ride it
Yeah,
out.
no.
I got guys on the bench. You do
got
the
to.
same thing. If you're going through the same stuff, you got Xavier Worthy or your team underperformed, ride it out. Next week,
don't
start
panic.
the same guys, make a change on your bench, ride it out. You're going to be fine.
Break free from the day. I think we're gonna be all right. It was a crazy first week. I'm excited for the second week. I'm excited to see how the games go this week. I'm gonna post some clips. I'm gonna talk shit about the Vikings some more, and I don't care. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bears fans, you didn't impress me. Or Vikings fans, you didn't impress me. Bears gave that game up. I don't care what you say. I don't care
100%.
how you say it, how you type it. I'm gonna say some shit back on TikTok. That's just how it goes. I'll comment as Daniel. I won't use their page. But yeah, no, it was good. I'm excited for this week. Next week, the similar. So we're gonna try to keep the same flow of our episodes where we're kind of talking about the same things each week for week to week, so you guys have an idea of what to listen to. If you want to skip past a certain part to get to certain fantasy stuff, you can do that too. But yeah, we're excited for the week, and you guys got anything else?
No, all good. Yeah, I'm excited.
I think so.
Let's get it. Week 2. Welcome
Hey,
back
hit your
to
waiver
fantasy.
wires. Waiver wires
Yeah.
are going through tomorrow night, midnight.
Oh yeah, tonight. Get them
Get 'em.
ready. Mm-hmm.
Get them on there. Pick who you're gonna pick. Like I said, you don't need to use it though.
No.
Yeah.
If your team won and you're sitting at the last waiver wire spot, don't put it in. Okay, you're probably not gonna get them anyways. Don't waste the turn. Leave it alone.
But
Yep.
I mean, you can still snag some people from other people. So
There
Yeah,
are
sure.
people there. If you're on the sleeper app too,
Yeah.
there's a lot of some good players rostered on 10% of teams. So there's
Yeah.
people available. You know what I mean? If the 1-2 people are gone, put in for the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You'll probably get them over some people's other first choices. So
yeah,
And
be strategic.
yeah, don't panic. And I'm sure the further into the season we get, we'll talk about it more about strategies and like picking up or not. I know there's a lot of stuff we can talk about, but it's week 1. We don't need to get to that point yet, but we'll get to that after week 4. Ride it out.
Start
till
firing
week
off
4,
some
see what
cannons.
happens.
yeah.
And we'll start firing off some cannons in week 4, starting
Yeah.
you to drop the shit out of some people real quick. But
We'll get a panic button for y'all. We'll be good. I might be one of them because I'm 0-1. Bye.
We'll look out.
all right, this was a pleasure, guys. We will see you guys next week. Stay up. Make sure you set your lineups. Don't
Share,
forget.
subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your
Yep.
co-workers.
Hopefully, no issues with me next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta do something to fix old
Donate
boy.
in the chat to fix
Yeah.
Bryce's internet issues.
Someone come
Got
fix
that
mine.
welfare.